So how do you chop up an onion? Well, I always like to start with the basics, and this is your basic knife. This is a 10-inch, it's an 8-inch there. The thing I want you to notice about the knife is this broad area here and the point here. And the reason is, what we do is we always keep this end on the board and we use this motion when we're chopping. That way we're all in control, it's not going to bobble anywhere and chop anyone's fingers off. The other thing is, when we're chopping, we also hold the onion in what I call the witch's claw, which is like this. That basically means that everything is tucked out of the way. There's no nails or anything like that for anyone to get chopped off. And this part of the nail here gives you a guide straight up and down to chop the onion. It never comes over this knuckle here, so therefore as you're going up and down, as you can see, it's nice and easily controllable. Like that. Base, chop, chop, chop. So, chop the onion in half. There is someone that says, some people that say that if you leave this intact you won't get crying, but I just keep going and chopping up my onions. Peel off the outer layer. Take that off, pin down your board, and as you can see you're left with a nice onion half. If you don't like these bits, that's fine. Chop that bit off. Keeping all these bits to put in my composting, and then the next bit we're going to start slicing the onions from the root to the tip, and we're just going to leave just a little bit of spare space at the top here, not cut. So we start there to there. Using my witch's claw again, or crab claw, whatever, just going to guide down, 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 down. Now for most of my recipes I'll say roughly cut. That means quite chunky and you want to eat. The way you do roughly cut or finely cut is how far you leave these spaces in between. If you want finely cut, obviously cut little spaces. If you want roughly cut, bigger spaces. Very easy. We're going to make one small incision, keeping your fingers out of the way, cross like that, and then keeping everything nice and tucked in. As you can see, I'm using these to guide the onion and that to keep it down. I've got my nice little space here, keep myself all under control, keeping my tip on the board. Just going to slice through like that, nice and easy, nice and controlled. As you can see, we've just got some nice little squares. Now, we didn't cut all the way through here, did we? So the way I do it is I'm just going to, again, nice and controlled, keeping everything tucked in, cut round, because I don't want to waste anything but that. That's just the end of the onion. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks very much.